Hello everyone, problem solving using C. In this course, there is one of the important topic is called structure. The structure plays important role to write a complex problem, or you can handle the complex real data types. Structure is kind of user defined or custom data types. In this video, you will be seeing some of the uh, problems, programs, how to use the structure, and the syntax and definition of data structure. So before jumping to the structure of the C program, let us understand data types of C. Data types is a kind of storage format. You can able to store a value in variable, right? So let us see some of the types of data types in C. The first and foremost is a fundamental data types is called primary data types. In this we have int, float, character, and other kind of data type in C is a secondary data types. Int and secondary data types will be divided into two types: derived data types. In this we have already seen array and pointers in many applications, and also the last in secondary data type is user defined data types. In this, the one of the most important user defined data type is a structure. Along with that, we have other two data types is called union and enum. We'll see later. First we will discuss the structure data type. In C language has a inbuilt data types like primary and derived data types, but still not enough to handle complex or real world data. It's not possible to solve real world data types. In this case, always you have to use the user defined data types or structured data types. Structure data types. Let us see what is a different definition definition of custom data type for different situations. So definition of data type is a need a combination of various data types to understand a different entity or object. In various situations, there are different data types or comes under the common name. We need to handle it in combination of different data types or object with the different data types. For example, there is a book. If you say book is one of the structured data type, is kind of uh, if you say book as a title, is type is a character or a string. Every book has some author, that as a author name will be there. There is data type is of author is character and string. And also they both page numbers. The page numbers is maybe indicated by data type is int, and book has some price is a data type is float. We'll see some other similar example in different. Student. If you say student has a name, its type is character, and is as a number or a roll number, its type is obviously int, and is as a CGPI, he will be the indicated type is float. And how many backlog in his studying current semester, second semester, fourth semester. So for previous semester there may be some backlog, so number it is indicated, that is called its type is also int. Look at this, there are different types, right, under particular object. So right here it is a book. A book has different data types of variables are there. Even example, student also has a different types of data types. How do you handle this kind of situation? You need to have separate data type or user defined data types called structure. What is structure? Structure is a collection of logically related data type, logically related data items of different types, different data types. I'll repeat again. Structure is a collection of logically related data items of different data types grouped together under single name. Grouped together under single name. So like if you see in the previous slide, there is a book. So under that, title has a different type, author is different type, and page number, price, and like that different data types will be grouped together under the single name is called as a structure. So structure is a collection of logically related data items of different data types grouped together under a single name is called as structure. Structure is a user defined data type, so which helps to build a complex data type which is more meaningful than array. Usually I have compared with the array. Array also collection of different items of similar data type, but in a structure it is collection of logically related or collection of data items of different data types which handled by single name. Array also is handled by single name, but it is a similar data type. It will not have a different data types of same single name. So that's not possible. That's a major difference between array and structure. As I told, there is a similar data type. Structure holds a different data types records. There are two fundamental aspects of structure. So one is a declaration of structure variable. You try to understand structure, two fundamental aspects. One is declare, how do you declare the structure variable, and how to access of structure member. So structure member means, so under the structure name we have different data type record is available. That records called as a structure member. How do you access them in your program? So that is the two fundamental aspect. One is declaration of structure variable, and how do you access them in a source code or in your program. So I hope you understand this concept. Let us move to the next point. So now you understand the syntax to define a structure. How do you declare the structure? So as usual, you have to use a keyword called struct. Struct is a keyword. Using that keyword define the structure. Is it available in this keyword is available or reserved word in C language? So you should not use as a declaration variable, okay, or you cannot be used as a object. So you can use only it for structure and its object declaration. Look at that. The syntax will be like this. First you start with a struct and struct name. It is left to the user, whichever name you can give it. It is a general, right? It is left to you, whatever the name you can give it for you. So depending on the program or problem statement. So once you use the keyword struct followed by structure name, then curly brace will open. Then you can declare all the structure members one after the other. So it is declaring like as you like your variable, but all of them have to declare inside the structure. Okay, then you have to close. And then don't forget to put the semicolon. Right? So the structure name holding different data types of structure members. Right? This will be the syntax. Right? So that explanation has given here. So structure name is a name of custom type. As you told, it is left to you whatever name you wanted to give. These are the individual member declaration. So you need to remember here, members can be normal variables, or it can be pointers or arrays. Other structure also it can be declared inside the structure. That means nested structure. Structure inside the structure also it can be declared. It is again it is left to the user or programmer depending on the complexity of the problem situation, right? So try to understand now. Syntax: struct is a keyword followed by struct name, and then you have to open the curly brace. Then you have to declare like a variable, or you can declare the pointers, arrays, any other structure variables. Then you have to close the curly brace and semicolon. Okay. So members names within the particular structure must be distinct from one another, right? Here it is, one structure variable will not be same as other one. One another should be distinct and different. Okay. So it should not be a same variable, you will be using it for different data types. Okay. So I think you have to understand this syntax of the syntax and definition of structure. Let us move to the next. So let's see them how to you can see this how to use that in a example. A small example I have taken. I have to here it is, a student is a kind of structure. You can see that in the beginning of this video. How do student has USA number and roll number and name and this CGPA and his percentage, backlog and all is there. As usual, I have taken same structure. Struct is a keyword followed by a structure name, that is a student. Then you have to open the curly brace, and his name is character, that is an array. Okay, we are as usual we are declare that array because name has number of value characters. Student name it is declare as a char and its size 30. So 30 character of name you can give it for a particular student. And his roll number, student roll number, we have to declare that as a hint, and CPI and CGPI can declare as a float. So then backlog, student backlog and close. Now, so now you understand along with the declaration, right? A syntax and this way it can be declared. Look at this. These are all one another are distinct and no other and same name as given to the each of the members and different data types. So that must be terminate with a structure definition semicolon. That is a semicolon is given. It is a very compulsory to. You cannot assign value to members inside the structure definition, right? So like that roll number is equal to 30 is not possible. So CPI is equal to, so here it is CPI is equal to, if I give like this 3.50, it is not possible. It is not possible, right? So that is it gives us a error, right? Look at this. So student, so this is not possible. This is not possible. Okay. So this is overruled in using like this. Should not assign any value to inside the structure name. Okay. Within the structure definition, should not assign a value. Just you have to declare them. Okay. I think you hope you understand this concept. Let us move to the example. Okay. So before example, how to create the structure variable? So structure variable is a kind of as it has some kind of properties about store the data in memory. To use any type you must to declare it. It's a variable. Hence let us learn how to create our own custom structure data object type objects, also known as structure variable. There are two ways to declare the structure variable in C programming. So one is along with the structure definition you can declare. First one it is you can declare the structure variable along with the structure definition, or after structure definition also possible to declare. Okay, these two. First one you can see declaring along with the structure definition. It is like this: struct as usual, struct name followed and member declaration, and then here it is structure variable you can give here. you can give a structure variable here and colon. So instead of using this structure name, you can also use the structure variable along with that. Example, student name, all this will give student1. You can use this directly. You can use the student1 able to access these members. This is a way you can declare along with the structure definition. Otherwise, if you declare the first structure definition, then you can declare structure variable. How do you use that? So declaration after structure definition, look at this syntax will be like this: struct name, structure variables. First you have to create like this student, all you have to create. There is no structure variable in this. This is a definition of structure. Then you use like this struct student. Student is the structure definition name and student name is the structure variable name. So you have to declare. Afterwards also you can declare it. If you want to declare along with the structure definition also possible, or else you can declare after the creation of structure definition. That also possible. It is left to you. However you want it, you can use that. So that is left to you. Okay. With this, understand concept thoroughly. We'll see continuation of this video in the next video. How to use them and how to access the member of the structure in the next video. We'll see that. Till then, thank you.